Hello, it's time for another episode of Discipleship Today. My name is Bob Benson. I'm pastor of Christ Lutheran Church out in Greenhurst. We've been using the book of John as a discipleship text, gleaning little pieces of this special relationship that John seemed to have with Jesus. We believe that John was one of the youngest disciples, and Jesus kind of took him under his arm, pulled him into his inner core of three. He went everywhere with Peter, James, and John, and it's out of that special relationship that John refers to himself throughout the book of John as the beloved disciple. We're finishing up today in John chapter 17. I'm going to read verses 20 through 26 from the English Standard Version, and then we're going to glean some things out of it. Starting in verse 20. I do not ask for these only, but for those who will believe in me through their word, that they may all be one, just as you, Father, and I are in me, and I in you, that they also may be in us, so that the world may believe that you have sent me. The glory that you have given me I have given to them, that they may be one, even as we are one. I in them, and you in me, that they may become perfectly one, so that the world may know that you sent me and loved them even as you have loved me. Father, I desire that they also, whom you have given me, may be with me where I am, to see my glory that you have given me, because you loved me before the foundation of the world. O righteous Father, even though the world does not know you, I know you, and these know you, that you have sent me. I made known to them your name, and I will continue to make it known, that the love with which you have loved me may be in them, and I in them. I think here in this last little section of John chapter 17, we get a glimpse of Jesus' heart. He wasn't only praying for his disciples, but he was praying for his disciples' disciples. And really that equates to you and me. If we're disciples of Jesus Christ, Jesus here is praying to his Father about us, that we all may be unified. I think that's the one big thing. Here's the last prayer, public prayer, that Jesus prays on earth. And he prays that his followers would be unified. We sometimes don't understand what that unification looks like or what it is. Jesus at times was approached by his disciples who were saying, hey, there was a group of guys over here that were baptizing people and they were healing people in your name, and we tried to stop them. And Jesus looked right at them and said, those who are not against us are for us. And I think sometimes we get this whole idea that if somebody believes slightly differently than we do, we discount everything that they have to say. I don't believe that that's the truth. Jesus wanted us as followers of him to be unified around the central theme of the love of Jesus Christ and the way we live out our relationship with him. And we do that within an imperfect world. Sometimes we do divide over things. Even Paul divided with Barnabas over some things. They eventually worked it out, and it doesn't mean that it's all easy, but it does show us this glimpse that we have to be unified. We have to work together. We in the Christian churches, it's the only place I know of where we shoot our own wounded. We tend to put people out of the fellowship because of things that they've done, and we're not unified together. And I'm telling you that this prayer of Jesus is that people would see us as unified, in the love of Jesus Christ and in the Spirit. And sometimes we aren't that way. So, as an encouragement to you today, let's see where we can be unified as believers in Jesus Christ, even more as we see the day approaching, and we see the day approaching. So for Discipleship Today, my name is Pastor Bob Benson. Thank you.